Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Black's Watch Survivor here with Jade and XD. If you're watching this on YouTube, hey, hello, how are you? If you're back and returning, hey, hello, how are you again? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. All of those things really help the show out because, this is a grassroots production. You know what I mean? And the world should have more of us, so just do those little thingies. We have two episodes to cover. Well, not really. Mainly one episode, and one episode that was like a music video of sorts, or like a
yeah.
So let's get into it. So you have notes. I have anger.
Yes, I just have a structured outline of what has happened, and XD fills in the context and the colorful commentary.
There's a lot of lore here that you'll have to know.
I had a feeling. I always ask Rick.
So
all right,
let's begin with episode 4.
Episode 4. Well, go ahead, emergency.
It's LA.
I'll just
to live and die in LA. It's this place to
be. It's the space to be. Got to be where you know it. Everybody wanna see it. Let me use them. To live and die in LA. I was trying to use it, but there's no beat. There's no rhythm.
Yesterday, there was like some weird military helicopter. It's been up.
It's getting Margaret Atwood and real George Orwell up in here in this in this land of the home of the brave.
I feel like this is the type of environment they wrote the Star Spangled Banner about,
which was so interesting with this episode, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Because I did my research. So episode 4, 5?
Yeah, we're on 4. It starts with 4.
We start off, it's night 8 after the tribal council, and Angelina's relieved, right? Because she thought she was getting the Then we get a Sela talent show, all right?
Yes. Yes, we got a talent show.
TikTok, aka Riz Fairy, because I'm not calling this Riz God. I refuse.
I need to know. I think his name is Rizo somewhere.
It's
so
Rizo,
I was gonna
call. But that's not a real name. See, and you are no god of mine. So you can be a Riz Trinket, a Riz Tchotchke, a Riz Fairy, a Riz. Hell, But you're not no Riz God. Anyway, what he does do well though is Mickey impersonation. All right, and then Goliath and the Swifty, Charlie Swifty, are they are theater. All right.
They think they are back in wrestling.
Yeah.
They are doing moves and stunts and all this nonsense.
So now Charlie the Swifty. Which makes so much more sense this particular season than the original season. The original season, it was just like, I guess everybody got a fan, right? But in this, now I see that you're a petty but we'll get to that. So he has his eye on Rizo so bad for voicing his disloyalty those couple episodes ago. We get the reference back to Liz. And I'm pissed because Swifty's pissed. And I just want you all to know, and yourself, XD, my godson is 1, right? He turned 1 in January. December 31st. You know those December 31st, January 1st babies?
Tricky.
I know, it's confusing. But it is my godchild. This is why it took me 41 years to get a godchild. But every time I'm on the phone, because he also lives in the Netherlands, don't worry, he's black. Every time we're on the FaceTime and this nigga's in his witching hour and he's me and his mother, his mother doesn't even watch Survivor, but I got her doing it, and we'll be like, I'm pissed. It's my favorite vocal stem now. So,
And all to think that she was just upset because she couldn't have Applebee's.
yes, she couldn't have that bacon mushroom burger. Her and her daughter every Wednesday.
Yes, get into the lore.
I love that I know lore. They're like lore's from 30 minutes ago. Relax. So
it's fine. It's all contextual.
So Genevieve, who, do you remember how we felt about Genevieve when we first met her?
Yeah. It's kind of the same way I feel about her now.
She don't sit right in your spirit?
Yeah, but I know that this is just the game. Like, you know what I'm... Oh, I cut myself.
Copy.
Okay. No, yeah, she's good. I think this time around... It's so funny when people try to change their gameplay from the last time that they were on.
Yeah, but
and they eat
they're not good at
it gets worse.
Yeah, they're not good at it.
Yeah,
that's what's happening with War. Huh. What it is it good? God damn, it's like Brooklyn over there.
Well, the problem is I can't tell if it's war, ice, or just general car.
That's all
car
the same
chase.
shit.
Yeah.
That's all the
No,
shit.
because sometimes I'm like, what are you doing?
No, but
Stop.
see, right now, if they're running and they're doing nefarious things right now, it's because they're emboldened by the government. You see, it's all cyclical. Anyway, Genevieve and her very large teeth are braiding Father God's hair, okay? Aubry, I'm going to stop calling her the biter because I was like, okay, all right. I think...
I call her Lena Dunham, but yeah.
Ooh. See, even I think that might be strong.
Or like, she also gives like Kathy from the comic energy.
Okay. All right. Fair. But Aubry is out looking for more idols, okay? Because remember, our girl Tiff told her that she is the #1 target right now. Now,
which an unlikely pairing.
It
Aubry
is.
and Tiff. I'm not mad at it, but
I'm also not fully surprised. I mean, think about it. I'm a black woman. You've been a black woman. Generally, the outlier white women, they're either extremely insufferably annoying, or they are more, aligned with us because other white people don't think they're good enough. I don't know their reasoning.
That's the valid. That's a very
they don't meet
example.
their Caucasian standards of excellence or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Caucasian pillars of excellence is crazy.
That's why you got to be specific. I'm like, these are not my pillars. This is they's pillars.
Nah.
It's not my standards. So, Genevieve won't get off Aubry's neck. Aubry's out looking for idol. Genevieve won't get off her neck. It's like that one was that a season we watched or you showed me?
It's exactly what happened to Genevieve.
Oh yeah.
With Rome and Soul, when Rome
following her ass in the woods and
following Saul in the woods. And that's how Rome got voted out, because remember, Rome was her #1.
I won't stay off your neck. Because of that, Genevieve finds an eyelash idol. I'm sick of this eyelash idol.
If she's not gonna show up at the merge and be the secret member of a tribe, why? She got more camera time than who are on this show.
And the crazy part
than
about
this other man, but we'll get to him later.
It's misrepresentation because, again, you all said multiple. Now, granted, yes, we're only episode 5 in, but you all said there were multiple celebrity idols, or you all said celebrity idols, should I say? You didn't say celebrity idols. Maybe I just said the
Right.
same thing. I thought it was
No.
multiple different kinds of idols out there, and we was about to get a mixed bag. You know what I'm saying?
I thought we were gonna get a Ryan Seacrest idol, a Mr. Beast idol, whoever the Mr. Beast. I should warn you, Mr. Beast is going to be on the show this season because they keep telling us.
I don't know anything good of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's on par.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing.
Isn't Survivor too big of a show to be having these unsavory incels on there?
What network is it on?
Okay. Well, so moving right along, you are absolutely correct. Because Jeff Probst is surely a Republican. I think he is. Fiscally, if nothing else.
Sure.
Is he a homosexual? That doesn't mean he's not a...
He's not homosexual. I told you, him and Mark Paul Gosselaar are
besties. Oh yeah, they have
Eskimo
the same brother. Oh no, you can't say that. Yeah. They're when you kiss one, you kiss everybody they kiss. When you fuck,
they raising the same kids.
It's sex ed.
Yeah,
so
all the same kids.
Remember that she gave the first eyelash idol to Ozzy. Okay. So this time she's keeping this one to her. She told Ozzy, but this time she's keeping it to herself. And I think this is where I remember she's Canadian because she goes, sorry. And she's going to give it to Rizo so that she can blindside him later and get it back. That's what she said.
Yeah, so this is all stupid.
I thought maybe you could make sense of that. I literally wrote down what happened.
Because... The expectation is right? Like, well, my explanation gets to episode 5, but continue.
Copy. All right, now we're on Immunity Challenge Day. Now, I always forget that the other tribes don't know who got eliminated until Immunity Challenge Day. It's just like a pleasant surprise every time. And of course, so this is where we learn that they're about to have a special guest. In tow.
Who got eliminated
Q.
the night before? Oh yes, okay, Q, right.
Q. Playing Q's game.
Fast and loose.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Q's game. So, we're getting a special guest, and Toe is losing her Floridian Cuban mind. I use Floridian Cuban very specifically in this instance.
Because I'm not going to say what I said. Okay. I see it. Exceptional queen.
But not. Yeah. Which is why I said Floridian Cuban.
Yeah.
That's special ilk. And we already know what time it is, okay? I will vote. 34%. Okay. So, I will vote. I can say vote because I'm part Mexican. So, we find out about Zac Brown, who is a country music Survivor fan. Never heard of this man in my life.
Sorry to this man if he came up to me and never...
I also realized that beards are makeup and fitteds for white men as well, because I don't...
Men in general.
Yeah, you're right. It is. No matter... Yeah, you're right. All of them across the board, right?
Niggas be beard fishing and hat fishing too.
Yeah, let me get Andrew Tate on. You're like, wash your face before we go on a date. So, because I said, you're not a bad looking man. You just sing country music and you're Caucasian, and I feel like that comes with,
I have to. Here's what pissed me off.
Please.
Because for the next, I had timed it. I wrote it down somewhere. But like after the challenge and he had solo camera time for like 32 minutes.
Oh, please. Yeah, I was
I counted from when he got from tribal council to the end of that stupid concert where they were all crying and snotting and like losers.
We'll get to that.
And I'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
So I was timing There's this page called Survivor Fact Checker, and they do like stats.
What is good?
Yeah.
The time is nigh.
Yeah. The Survivor Fact Checker page, they counted and realized that only 3 people got confessional. Tiffany didn't get confessionals at all this episode.
Racist, because she's
Cirie did.
Is she our sole Negro now?
No, Cirie.
Oh, Cirie, yes, I forgot. Queen.
And
2 black queens.
and Joe.
So me, the black delegation, votes for me. So this celebrity man, this Zac Brown, this country music singer, like XZ said, got half an hour of airtime because once they're done with this challenge, he's gonna go out fly fishing and make baked beans for them, and they're gonna fellowship.
Okay, so let's go back to my rant. This is what pissed me off, right? It was 12 first. So after the challenge, okay, they do a challenge. Whoever wins gets to go to the stationery and like drink wine and eat with this white man, right? Whatever. Right after that, I'm thinking we're at a shot of like Aquaman doing his thug thizzle like he normally does, just swimming and catching fish.
Yeah.
No, this was National Geographic, narrated by David Attenborough level production for Zac Brown, who is not a contestant on this show.
Nor is this a non-profit show that's trying to raise money by rich people.
No. Like, because I was like, well, is he dying? Is this like a Make-A-Wish situation? Like, why are you a part? Like, the shot, and what pissed me off was that the shot was so beautiful. You had this big, gorgeous, gigantic stingray, which, add to stingrays ever since Steve Irwin, R.I.P. But beautiful, but also he's talking about how this means so much to him. And now I also thought that this was a newer artist. No, he's like been around, like he's like a thing, because then Toe is having like a conniption because they lost the challenge, and she's
her and her
crying out her
collagen
poor
are
MAGA,
melting.
her poor MAGA heart is just like
But we suffered so long.
Yeah. Oh
now
okay, so they get to the sanctuary.
The catches
they
2
eat
whales.
And drink or whatever. To whatever the fresh fish. And this is what also pissed me off, because back in the day in Survivor, one of the greatest challenges that rewards that they used to have was when they used to have the locals come and teach them how to fish and live off the land. Like, that was one of the greatest things on Survivor.
That. Why'd they stop that?
Because it's lascivious. So
racism. Copy.
And so they had
your island is good enough, but keep your brown Asian people.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now they have this, I think, my tractor sexy coming over here, and doing spearfishing and shit. And they all think he's God's gift to the game or something. And then, have you ever played Animal Crossing?
No, but I've watched somebody else do.
So, like, in Animal Crossing, you have to get your island to a certain level to like unlock a bunch of shit. And as you get to this level, you meet a dog. It's like KK Star or whatever. He's like a rock star. And like when you get there, he plays music in front of City Hall every Saturday. That's what this felt like.
First of all, before he even got to that, Chrissy, the wine mom, she is throwing her turkey curtains at him. Okay, shamelessly. And then we don't get one, but we get 2 songs in their fullness. And
full totality.
It's a full house montage. They are grabbing hands.
They're crying. They are emoting. They're doing all this stuff. And
Tiffany is acting, because Tiffany's over there like,
she has no idea what the fuck is going on.
And she's just like, I love this fish.
This is what pissed me off. And this is how I know Survivor is a different game now. Because back in my day, okay, we have the challenge, but we looking for an idol or some advantage somewhere. Right? Like, why aren't we looking? Because I was yelling at Tiffany on my screen, like, look in the pot next to your foot. Like, there is an idol right there. I know it. Like, what are we doing?
I feel like they told him there's no idols at Sanctuary because they didn't even attempt.
They didn't even attempt. Like, it was such a waste. And it was like this fan service. Now, I do want to interject and say that this was also the lowest rated episode of Survivor.
Ever? In the 50th season? No bueno. You see how you're alienating some of your audience with this foolishness.
Like, there was no. And what killed me was the fact that this episode actually picked up.
Yes, it did.
After.
It did.
And a great move was played, but it was so sullied and buried by the fact that you had Zac Brown take over the episode.
Which, again, I would really love for you all to do an explanation as to why that was necessary. You know, again, like as a baby Survivor fan person who doesn't know a whole lot, I just know in my spirit that is not necessary. Y'all don't need to ever do that again.
No.
I get it, 50th season, we got to do special things. That is not what I imagined to be special things for a television show like this.
No, I hate it. Like, after this season, we're gonna have to do vintage Survivor watches because I knew.
You gotta show me some of the. Yeah.
You need to get into Sandra. You need to get into Tony. You need to get into.
I need to get into the true magic of Cirie, also.
Yeah.
Because she's not getting. She just has the reputation and the aura, but like I need to see how that.
She hasn't gotten to work yet.
Exactly.
And what I did see,
you
need to.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, you need to see the magic. Hey, well, I understand what you're gonna say, and we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it because So meanwhile, back at camp, Toe is melting because she didn't get to see her fave, and it was a very calm version of I'm pissed. So Rizo finds the eyelash idol that was sent to him in his knapsack. All right. And Emily is trying to stay on Ozzy's good side with this Angelina target, right? Like,
I want to say Christian was the star of the second half of this episode. Dr. Christian Hubrecki is my fave.
And again, I keep telling you, like, just every time I look at him now, as I like all of them, I keep trying to picture them as children, but him, I just see him as the child that he was every time, and it entertains me more. So, while all of this is happening, Snively Mike is really trying to save his girl Angelina, right? Like, remember, that's his ace boost.
They were final two in their season. They did not win. They lost to Congressman Chris, but.
And Snively Mike peeps Emily's game, so he is ready to get her out. All right, and he doesn't want his homegirl out. Christian and his post-betrayal emotions arise 7 years later. All right, and he gets emotional in his confessional.
Yes. So 7 years ago, which is 14 seasons ago, Dr. Christian, this before he got married and all this stuff, he had a number one, and her name was Gabby. Gabby was a black widow. Like, she was his nerd number one. She was, the power of the poontang. You know what I mean? And she did him so wrong. When it came to it, she went to another alliance. Was like, yeah, he's my number one, but I can cut him off at any time. So, and she did. They voted him out.
Now, has she been back to play?
No.
I was gonna say, watch that if she come back.
Right. So, Mike has a conversation with Christian in the water, and he brings that up. He was like, "Don't let Emily be your Gabby," and that did not sit well with Christian one bit.
It didn't. It didn't.
He was. I've never seen him. His version of pissed, and it even escalates at Emily because he lost it in his own way with the.
So, because it's so...
And I'll be honest, I was hoping they was flip to Emily and get her out, like in these last 2 episodes, because she has been big tripping.
She's playing a Q game. But so...
Yeah.
Because as soon as Ozzy gets back...
You see what happens
she doesn't
when
even,
people learn how to learn be human?
But this
you
is
know
the
I mean?
Exactly. They become a real boy, and they and then but shit ain't
get the
shit as it like their prefrontal cortexes haven't developed yet, right? So like your heart just started beating. Emily, my issue with Emily is that, and again, all my issues are my own. So I always defer to you to see if they are survivor issues. But my issue with Emily in all of this is that she never allows information to process within her before she does stuff. So I get Ozzy as your number one. Am I questioning personally why he's your number one? Yes. Because I got woman mother thoughts. But regardless of that doesn't matter right now. Ozzy's your number one.
Ozzy is.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, she don't know that.
Well, he's.
That's fine.
But yeah.
She don't know that.
Yeah, no.
And I don't think this is a true romantic, like, I'm going after him. But I do think there's a bit of an admiration and, like,
she's a fan.
Yeah, she wants to be aligned with him, and she's not thinking about how she's playing in this desire. You can want that. You can even have that, but you playing a kind of a wonky game. Soon as this gets back to camp, you don't even sit on it for 5 minutes. You're just like, I just want to let you know that they're gonna vote out. This is what the plan is. You don't even sit on it for a second. You don't even take this to the side.
No.
You don't even take him to the side.
No, she is very. And you would think for somebody who is as analytical, as she has told us as she is in her everyday life, you would think that she would sit and have some time to let things gel. Even though, she knows how fast Survivor moves as a game, right? And so, because she made it pretty far the last time. So I'm like...
She's not a dumb player, she's not a bad player, but right now she's...
I think she has a lot of... She's a little starstruck.
She's ungrounded. She's not playing in a grounded manner.
Yeah.
So, we get to tribal council. And this is where I really felt what I just couldn't...
Oh, pause.
Yes.
Christian devised what is the famous 3-2-1 vote split.
Oh, yes, please explain.
This is, I forget who came up with this 3-2-1. I think this might have came up with season 4.
1, 2, 3.
With Vesepia, our first black winner. It's this idea of when you have people who are, you almost split the vote, right? So here's what happened. Christian was like, Mike and Angelina are gonna vote for Stephanie.
Okay.
Or Emily. I think that's who it was, Emily, right? Because that's who they want to get out.
All right.
They think Christian and all them is on board.
Okay.
Ozzy, they did not include Ozzy. So Ozzy's gonna put one of his votes on Angelina.
Yes.
All right.
As the plan is.
And then the rest of them put their votes on Mike White. So you have the 3-2-1 vote split, because if either one of them ever played their idol,
yeah,
then it doesn't matter who goes home. Either one of them go home, because the goal was to split them up.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
That makes sense.
And these are the type of votes I think that are probably going to happen going forward. Like there is, I think we saw this one Operation. We watched this season before. It was Operation where they split the vote. Four-way. It was weird how they did it, but I think it was Operation Italy. I think we watched.
Okay.
But I think these types of votes are going to happen going forward, where you, in order for a blind side to work, you have to make sure math is on your side.
And that makes sense. That does make sense. And I'm not mad at that because we need to get to whatever our end goal is, right? However, it also makes it a little bit more interesting than just like a straight blind side every single time. Or something to go exactly how you think it's going to go. It just kind of, gives it a nice little mix up, which also I'll come back to that too, because I had other thoughts that I want to ask you about. So we're at Tribal Council, and they're talking about how your career can translate into your gameplay and how that works.
Did you notice Jeff didn't really talk?
Mm-mm.
This was edited so weirdly. I hated this episode. Yeah. Jeff just said and
No,
the
I
whole Tribal
preferred.
Council.
I was very happy to get to the next episode. Emily's talking. Everybody wants to fart listening to her talk. They're all just like, and Christian is spawning this very quiet nuke. But ultimately, Snively Mike gets blindsided. He's actually impressed by the blind side. Which, I was entertained by. I was like, all right, taking his stride. And he got his blunt snuffed. Episode 2.
Oh, yes. Episode 5.
Episode 5.
Yes, we are out of the woods. A better episode. Not best, but way better than
that last
4.
one. So I enjoyed it. Watching back to back. So Ozzy is at camp, processing the rashness of this vote.
They kept saying he was pissed and they acted like he was having I've seen Ozzy angrier. So I don't
And while yes, he's more grown, he probably expresses his anger differently, and maybe there were things we didn't see. Yeah, I was a little. I said this is a little dramatic
because one time he got mad, and he was the sole provider for the tribe, and so he stopped going fishing and hunting food and stuff.
Is Ozzy a Virgo? So
yeah, he might be.
He's like, I'm cooking one small fish for me.
That's exactly what he was doing. So that's why I'm like, there's not Ozzy, girl. This must be your back acting up.
Gang.
Like you soften it up in your 40s, bro.
It happens. But flashback to Ozzy and this vote betrayal by his nerd ally in a former season. And it's like a side-by-side of him and Christian. Take it away.
John Cochran. John Cochran, yeah.
Okay.
John Cochran played twice. I want to say back-to-back. He's one of those people who got voted out very early the first time. This is what Rizo was talking about. And the second time they do really well. And he won the second time he won. We should watch this season because there's this lady named Dawn who cries every episode, and it is so funny. No, but it's like, are you crying?
Exactly. That's why I'm like, I'm not.
But she also makes it very far too, so it's a good season. But yes, John Cochran. It was one of those things where like I'm gonna outsmart the
How
the
old
brawn.
is John Cochran? I'm just out of curiosity.
They're all now probably 35 plus now. Like
so
this happened a while ago.
It was more in me, and really I'm like, so when his parents named him, like
I don't think. No, this is a white man.
I saw, but that's why when you said the name, I was like,
yeah, that's why they just called him Cochran because everybody was like, no, you're not.
If the game don't fit, we must quit. I can't do this the whole game.
Yeah, but Cochran played him like that.
Okay, so it was like Christian's concerned that this is a Groundhog's Day situation, and in editing it looked like it, but he like takes responsibility, and now he's Ozzy's target.
And I don't know why he did. He could just be like, and that's what Emily was talking about. Like, He's in his Fifi's girl, the survivor. And that's why Ozzy has never been good at social game. Like, he's always been good at challenges, which is why he was so butthurt when his back went out at that challenge in the first episode.
Okay.
Because that's literally what he was good at. He's only really made it to the end because other people have brought him there.
Okay. Oh, yeah, but you can tell, I can tell that as a newer watcher through this season.
Like,
because people really want to play with him. They really want to Christian's like, yeah, it's my fault, bro. And I'm like, why would you say that? And Emily because
Ozzy also is a shield for them.
Okay.
Ozzy can physically do what they believe they can't.
Copy. Okay.
And Ozzy knows now, and he's admitted this season, that he's not good at social. Which is why when him and Cirie were on the same tribe, he went to Cirie immediately. Not because of her reputation, but because of the fact that he is, because of the comfort, and also he knows this is not what he's good at.
Yeah, so that's his familiarity. That's how he knows how to be safe. Is there a fine line between shield and goat? Or is it the same?
Well, that depends.
Is it
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question for Chris Rogers, actually.
Okay.
Is there a fine line between shield and goat? Because it depends on who it is.
Copy. Okay.
Right? Like, you may have seen Boston Rob around. His name is floated around a lot.
Yeah.
He was on The Traitors with Bob, the drag queen, and he's around. So Boston Rob, he had both a shield and a goat.
Oh.
with this black man named Philip. Now,
don't like that.
This is all Philip's problem. But Philip it was Special Agent Philip because Philip said he used to be in the FBI. And so he is one of them wild boys, you know what I mean? So he would go off the deep end, but Rob would use him as a shield or whatever to make sure that he would do all his dirty work. Because Rob ran the game like the Godfather. His season was so interesting. He didn't do you know how everybody talks gameplay on the show? He never spoke gameplay once on the show. He only did his gameplay in confessions.
Yeah, you did tell me that, which is fascinating.
And how he told people who to vote for, he would tap them on the shoulder at Tribal. It was a fascinating thing.
Yeah, I need to revisit
It was a fascinating thing. I was like, whoa. But this is also the magic when you have these returning players, because this is Rizo. This is what's going to happen to Rizo, because I do think Rizzo's going to get chopped up.
I really am. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and so people get into these fan, things, and they get dropped off at the end. But yes, there is a fine line between shield and goat, but it depends on who's the person at the helm.
So Ozzy apologizes to Christian on the beach. I think is gameplay.
Absolutely gameplay. Because he knows he's sensitive, because even Christian was like, who the f*** do you think?
Well, first Christian hopes it's a truce, right? truce. And while there was a certain sincerity to the interaction, Christian is still his target for betraying his trust. So now Ozzy's like, no, we're getting that out of here. Meanwhile, back at Kahlo, Triton is aligning himself the closest with Rick Devens, because he already knows Cirie's gameplay and he's not getting caught up in that, and he don't really. So this is the worst case.
Cirie don't even talk, and is just like, well, I'm just not gonna vote for her because I just know, and I'm cool.
Yeah, it's. I gotta get into the
first chance
Cirie.
I get out of here.
Sister.
This is her 20th year on television, by the way. So this
Shout out to her. Shout out to her. Also, what's his name? Rick Devens. He looks like he could be part of that Paul Rudd, Will Ferrell type of crew. He looks like he could have been in all of those movies.
He looks like he would have been in The Office.
Yeah, yes, he does. He does. And then I'll get to him later. So then Rizo is now trying his little gameplay, which is getting on my nerves personally. So it starts off with toe. Okay? And Rizzo's like, I'm not a guy's guy.
That made me laugh.
That made me laugh too, because I was like, yeah. But that is also gameplay. Anyway.
We didn't watch his season, so I don't know. We don't
exactly.
I know he made it far.
We're like Kamilla.
I just don't know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm very much like Kamilla.
Yeah, look, because we'll also get to Kamilla. So he tells Toe about this eyelash idol, right? So now they're getting cute. He's trying to get in good with Toe. Meanwhile, back over Coach Colt. I said, we haven't had any Coach Colt. We didn't get much last episode of him being Colty. Father God is what I'm calling him now. So, Father God in his colloidal silver. He's now calling himself the Tide Walker. Okay? Mm-hmm. Jesus. And he feels like he is the center of his tribe. Like, I was like, this don't vary from the script. Typical. All right, now he's trying to make Joe, which is going back to what we were saying earlier. That's why I was like, he's trying to make a Joe, Farmer Kobe, Father God alliance. All right, America, alliance is what they look like. That's what they look like. All iterations of different superheroes.
Coach want to be the the leader of the old muscle niggas.
Exactly.
Because nobody in that group was young.
No.
The youngest was Joe, and Joe is 43.
This is like a superhero movie where they all coming back as former superheroes.
Like in Ghostbusters, when they all came back to get the band together, or like in Wayne's World where they came back to get back together.
Or what's that movie they made me watch on that Disney cruise that I liked, that I ended up liking, but I didn't think I would? The one where they had all the misfit superheroes. I forget. I don't know. One of those Marvel, DC, MC, whatever movies. Anyway, so he's the Tide Walker. When I tell you I was cackling. Okay, now. There's a warrior monk called the Stone Bell Monk. That's who he knights Joe. And then Farmer Kobe is the Oak Bound Warrior. I said, y'all are too old for this shit. This is some backyard. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe this is inner
12.
Child work. Maybe this is inner child work I need to do on myself.
Nah, that shit was dumb because
you're 60. No.
Because Kobe was so confused, okay, brother. Okay. Joe, amused in his Sacramento self. Sacramentan self.
He's so happy to be a part. And of course, and also Joe, his honest game is what pisses me off. I'm not mad at honest game, but I'm also mad at how overt he is with it. He's just like, I'll never lie. Why the f*** are you on the show?
Every firefighter that has gone on this, every firefighter, every military person, they always want to play this game with honor and integrity. It started from the very, very first season with Rudy. Rudy was the oldest player to ever play. He played at 74. I want to say he was 74 years old. He just passed not too long ago, like 2021, 2022. But ever since he had that big, I'm gonna play honest. I'm gonna play, with integrity because that's what we do. America. America. It's so irritating. I hate it. Yeah. Even did you watch the season? No, you did. With Gabler, he was a veteran and brain surgeon, and he won and he gave the money away.
No, we didn't. I remember we didn't start watching till Jam.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, that was so irritating. It was like, yes, veterans, but
the government should be doing that. Even though they're not.
The only people, oddly enough, the only people who are sneaky and lie at this game are cops and lawyers.
Surprise, surprise. Exactly.
Kyle won,
Typical.
and he's a lawyer and lied.
Yeah.
Tony won twice, and he's a New York police officer and lied. So.
He's a criminal. He's a criminal, honey.
Or he was. I don't think he's in anymore, but yeah.
Once a criminal of the NYPD, always a criminal of the NYPD.
Yeah. Tony's a trip, yeah.
Aubrey is trying to find the right alliance, right? Because Genevieve is on her head. So she got Tiff, but she's really trying to lock it in, all right?
She's trying to find anybody who hates Genevieve.
Yeah. But is this a I hate Genevieve or I hate Genevieve because Genevieve hates me?
I hate this because two of me can't exist in the same realm.
Is that the Aubry mentality or the Genevieve mentality or the both of them? Or is it Spider-Man?
Yes. It's the Spider-Man. That's why they don't like each other, because they play in the same game. They both think that they're trying to oust each other when they need to focus on something else.
Feel like
they should need to get the boys out, but whatever.
I'm also like, where did this come from? It was just, it felt like, I know that they I remember when they showed a scene, but it just feels like it just kind of was like, boom, you hit, bitch. Like, that's it.
It's like two people at work who don't get along. It's like, you know what? I don't like you.
I think maybe I want
Aubry
to see more of the interactions that made it be like, yeah, nah, I'm not rocking with this.
Aubrey already was like, I don't really like her already. She had that air about her.
She came in
Genevieve,
a little, yeah.
Genevieve just came in Canadian. She didn't mean no harm. It was just like, hi. And then she was like, okay, I don't do that. And so all of a sudden Genevieve was like, well, since you're going to be a BI about it, I'll be a BI too.
You're right.
Because they could have worked together. And that's why I don't understand, Survivor has always predicated themselves on trying to have this all women's alliance, and it never pans out. It's only worked once in the history of Survivor. But in my head, it's like, they have the numbers and the stuff to get the men out. They are dumb. Get Coach out.
Get
Joe out.
Get Father God out. Get the firefighter out.
Get Kobe out.
Yeah,
Kobe want to leave. He might leave. He might have subdermal hematoma. I don't know.
They're not gonna get Triton out because he's just too fascinating to watch. He's too fascinating to watch.
He is a. I mean, I'm not trying to objectify him or whatever, because but I'm
somebody drew you, and it's not even in a I'm attracted way. It's just like
it's wow. All you eat is beef and
eggs.
Lift tires.
The way this was walking through the forest, and I felt like the trees swayed to the side.
They did. They did. We were watching him in wonder, wow.
When this started the challenge, it was like a whale just. Then he turned into a man, and I was like, this is the Chronicles of Narnia.
We forgot about one of them challenges, I think the last episode, where they had to get the water out of the boat. Instead of the buckets, he just turned the boat around and got the water out. It was like, fuck the bucket. That was crazy.
You are a Nephilim.
What creature from Middle Earth are you?
Half man, half God. That's a demigod. Yeah. And I don't say that about white people, but it's just...
And he's so nice. He's not he don't know how to be mean in this game or anything.
Even if he hates you, I feel like it's never going to be expressed in a...
Yeah. It's just... He'd be like, Mr. Jeff. Because his season, he got played because he was too nice. Because he didn't know how to, he has the Ozzy problem. They good at physical. They can
you can
feed
see
a whole
it though.
village.
That's why he was like, oh, okay, Rick Devens. That's yeah.
And Rick Devens is. I gotta be honest. I like Rick Devens this season a lot. I hated Rick Devens on his season.
Oh,
Rick
word.
Devens was annoying.
Okay.
He was, and
He's
not
just kind of
by.
there. He doesn't bother me. I don't really.
Yeah, last time he was on, when Jeff has favorites, he makes it known he's your favorite.
Yes.
And also production, you can tell like they handed
Jeff
him
Paul.
idols.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they handled Rick Devens idols. He found an idol every episode.
Yeah.
Like I want to say out of like.
So Rick Devens was the
13
Georges of
episodes.
his season?
Yeah. Yes.
Hey. Okay. Let me know when you're getting on the train. Okay. Hold on, I'll turn it off and turn it back on. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I reset. You want to clap? Oh,
No.
we're good. Okay. So he was Georges of his season.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He was a bit of annoying, but it was everything was handed to him, but didn't win.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, and he low key should have won. It was up who won last. There are some seasons that we gotta watch, and you'd be like, "Oh, that's."
Okay. Charlie and Rizzo have this feud brewing betwixt them. We already know what Charlie's hang up is, but now Rizzo is like, okay, well, you too then. I want you out of here. Like he's not, they're not liking Charlie's gameplay, which he's playing emotionally.
Charlie, you said?
I think he's playing, yes, because of the Maria.
Yeah.
He's playing emotionally, and he's not playing smart.
I gotta be honest. I agree. Yes, I agree with everything you're saying, but like, I don't think like his target towards like his Rizzo because of the fact that he betrayed his number one. Like, I think this is all like some weird PTSD you need to work through, bro. Because it's like. I was just watching Kelly Wentworth on TikTok. She's a player. She played with Aubry.
Okay.
And she was talking about like none of this seems strong enough for you to have this much
Vendetta?
vitriol and this big vendetta against Riz God. And she said a couple days ago, she was like, this is all leading to me thinking that Riz God is going to get you out before you get him out. Because this always happens, like this weird beef for whatever reason, and then when somebody gets wind of it, it's like, okay, fine.
I mean,
and Riz was trying to work with him.
I will say, sometimes you get a bad vibe from somebody. They say something, be like, I'm clocking you. Like I see what kind of person you are, but I'm a sit back and watch.
Well, yeah.
But Charlie is, I don't know, it's just annoying. But
He's
Rizzo's
going
also
real
annoying.
hard.
So now at this point, I'm like, eat each other like beta fish. Like, just, I don't care. Rizzo is now roping Cirie into this alliance because his goal is to get Charlie out at this point.
So here's where we talk about the magic of Cirie. Cirie loves using a scraggly white. In the first season, it was Sean. She taught Sean how to not be racist, and not be on meth.
It usually goes hand in hand.
She also, she used Sean even up until recently on The Traitors. No, she didn't. There was no white. She had I forget their name. They're trans now. But Cirie is good at taking a scraggly white or a queer person and wrapping her arm around the other.
An outlier white.
Yes. So like in Big Brother, she had Izzy. Izzy, great player. She was a white lesbian. The gimmick on Cirie's season on Big Brother was the fact that her son was playing in the game as well, and so they tried to keep the secret that they weren't related. And so Izzy already knew because she was a Cirie fan anyway. So she took, she was like, Izzy, come here. She was like, you're gonna be my white child. They joke and say I am Izzy Fields and stuff, but it brought Cirie to 93 days on Big Brother.
Okay.
So out of 100. So like, she's good for bringing a
yep.
an outlier along to help her along the way.
Okay.
And this is why I was at first, Chris and I were watching, we're like, Riz God, yeah.
Yeah.
However, this is where we get to Shield and Goats.
Copy.
Right?
Okay.
Because at first I was on the fence of her sharing the information about Ozzy with the extra vote. But I think because to gain trust, and she knows that he's a fan. She's already established that.
So now we're watching
been
Cirie
to work with
gameplay.
her. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The seeds of.
Okay.
Because what's going to happen moving forward? She's good at planting seeds. She don't necessarily water them.
Now here's my question though. Is it because what I'm feeling is that we'll get to it. Okay, let me stay on. So we get to the immunity because we're gonna come to it. We get to the immunity challenge. I particularly enjoyed watching this challenge. I don't.
Yes.
Sometimes I don't care, but
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed this.
This was a wonderful challenge. Tiffany was the star of this challenge.
of the whole challenge, carried the team on her back. Joe was at his weakest.
Joe had a stroke on the beach.
Child, the way I said you're a firefighter when he's
Aquaman.
climbing the Aquaman is gliding through everything. Maybe that's where.
But he puts so much of himself into the challenge because he collapses after.
Yes, he
every,
does. After when he hits that sand,
yeah,
it's like
don't ask her for that.
again, demigod. That's how we know he's not full throttle. You're part man. So
yeah.
But Tiffany carries the challenge on her back. And also, let's note that this is day 9, I believe, or day 9 or 10. And they are all depleted. They are exhausted of coconut and papaya. Their energy is low. So they're running on fumes and playing these games, which I do take into consideration when I'm watching. Even with Joe, when I was, the in me is like a firefighter, but I was no,
that, because he had the reward the day before, and that's probably why he was gassed.
Because he was drinking beer.
He was drinking beer and had all that food, and because if you had food in a whole week,
you're right. You're way down. You're right. I forgot about that. But I did. I enjoyed this challenge. Tiffany carried it. It was like cohesive. I liked this. Keep this, Survivor. This was good. Kahlo wins immunity thanks to the Black Queen, and we find out that this is going to be a double elimination, which means like now we in the game. It's 2 tribal councils.
Means that merge is nigh.
And it is. Rizzo's confident that he's running and creating a 4, and feels especially special to have gotten Cirie in this 4. This is where I wanted to come back to the conversation, because my question for you is, he is exhibiting all of he feels like he's running this, right? Like quietly, like, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm gameplay now. Like, yeah, look at me. Like, and I got Cirie, like the OG, like, and now she trusts me. But it's not that he's planning to play against her, but he thinks he got the power. I wanted to ask you, in former seasons of Cirie gameplay, do most people feel like when they start getting in with her that they have the power? Or are they just under her spell generally? That was my question.
The magic, there's Cirie Fields, right? And then there's Cirie. In all her iterations of Survivor, she was just Cirie Fields. This is the first time she's coming back as a winner, a 2-time game winner, because she won Snake in the Grass and she won the The Traitors.
Mm-hmm.
People had a chance to go back and watch her gameplay during the pandemic because for the longest we didn't have access to old Survivor unless you bought it on DVD. So when Paramount Plus came and the pandemic happened, people were able to binge and get to see this. So like
Copy.
Cirie, people don't know that they in it until they in it. Now,
Okay.
in
All
future
right.
seasons, now that they have seen who she is and the magic and things, that's why Savannah was so like in tow and Jonathan. They've never played with her, but they've all
They
watched
just know.
her and know like
Yeah, like once
'cause,
you get
you
lost,
know,
you get
that's-
lost.
right. It's like if King George were to ever come on here. They've never played with him, but they know.
They would know.
I'm not with him.
They will know.
Which is so funny because on this other, they have a new season of Australia on right now when Simon's playing again, and so I was like, oh, you remember Simon? Do you want to play a game, Simon?
Oh, the serial killer. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh, but yes.
Okay. I saw that because it popped up on my Paramount Plus. Now, remember, he's happy to have gotten Cirie and Rizo. So Kamilla's the last step. She's the last piece that he's looking for. And Kamilla isn't fully buying this Rizo shit, but she's going to play along for now. She's doing what Emily should be doing by just like sitting back for a second.
Taking things with a grain of salt because Rizo goes up to Kamilla and was like, I love Kyle. He was my number one, blah, 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 blah. And right before he left, he said, make sure you play with Kamilla because, she's cool or whatever. And Kamilla was like,
he wasn't here long enough.
He was only
for
in
all
the game for like an hour and a half.
He wasn't here for all. He wasn't even here long enough for all that. And also, why would he be saying that shit to you? Like, I call shit, but she calls in her head, not to him.
Yes.
And she knows that she sits in a special place. So
she finds herself as she has in every season, the power vote. Exactly.
So she'll play along with what he's talking about for now, because essentially Kamilla, whoever Kamilla chooses, like, is who is going to be voted out. Yes, swing vote. Thank you. So Charlie Swift thinks he's beating Rizo to the finish line and telling Kamilla about this eyelash idol, and Kamilla calls out Charlie's slow ass game. Remember, Toe called his game dumb. Kamilla calls his game slow. Not a good combination, my brother.
That's what Chris. Chris paused the show. He was like, "I did like what she said. Like, your game is too slow, brother."
And he's low key an ally for her, so she's peeping how his slow ass game will slow her down. So that's where she's like, so it's not looking good for you, boy. Angelina, meanwhile, Angelina's the supposed target, but when she comes back from, I don't know, shitting in the ocean or looking for idols, I don't know what she was doing, they tell her that Zephany is the target.
Yeah. Which is clearly to throw her off.
Right. And she knows that. And it's not even really like, your boy was just voted out, was just like, she know what time it is. She's not dumb. Now this is what tickled me. Here come Ozzy, okay?
With all the nerve and audacity of these little draws.
Ozzy goes up to Christian and says, "What size are those sneakers?"
Literally.
Ozzy says, "So listen, our trust, we've discussed our trust. You already know, like, it's not the strongest right now, but how we could reestablish it, you give me your shot in the dark." Christian don't like that, okay? He said, "I've been bullied enough in this life, and I'm grown now."
I have a wife, I have a family.
Okay, like, like, I'm not giving you my sneakers, so.
Oh, because you mad because you're not going to get a cameo on White Lotus.
Right. He's like, it's on the side, he's like, little lace.
Yeah, he is he is PO'd.
Yeah,
okay?
he is. And Ozzy trusts Emily the most. So the plan is to get Christian out, and then Angela. I wasn't celebrating that. I wasn't. And then Angelina. Now here come Emily.
Yeah, ruining everything.
This tells Christian that Ozzy wants to vote him out. So, all right, Christian now feels compelled to make nice and gives Ozzy his sneakers or the shot in the dark.
Again, Ozzy, this is not bright. This is like, this would be different if they truly crossed you in some way. like you know what I mean? Like if they, like, Mike wasn't your number one. You wanted him to be your number one. This would be different if somebody really got your number one, but they didn't.
No, this is some this is some FOMO, and I don't know. This stems from something personal because, like, he knows how voting works. He knows how swing voting works, or 3-2-1, like you said.
He's been on this more than enough times.
All of that kind of stuff. He just don't want to be. He wants to always be in the end. And if he's not in the end, then he takes offense to that, which I guess is, is very much like, well, then if they're not telling me, then they're not going to tell me anything, and I don't trust anything, and tinfoil hat, and I get it, and I get it in the game, but also, like, you got to take you got to let some shit roll off your back too, and keep it moving. So that's just these are my humble opinions.
No, I agree.
As a toddler
I agree. I just think you're spot on. Like, grow up, it's Survivor. You know how this game is played.
Like, the way Mike left that, I was like...
Right. And I get there's people who sore losers or whatever, but I also hate when, like, Negro, you still here. Like, you could be at home. Do you know Emily plotted to throw you out?
Hello.
For 2 episodes straight.
Hello.
So
with the same facial expression. So what are we doing? Because that don't change.
You see what I mean?
You see, it's slowly becoming human.
Yeah.
Rizo is really trying to work Cirie. All right. And
she gonna drop him at some point.
I can't, and I rue the day. She tells him about her extra vote to solidify the alliance. Okay. Here he go with this Riz God business. He's getting too cocky, and he's bragging about his place in 49, even though none of them were able to see it yet, like you said before. And Kamilla's clocking that too, right? Squinting an eye. She's like, you saying all this shit, but we ain't none of us really seen, like, you coming straight off the hills. Like, we don't really know if you lying or not. And you could tell that he's not curling all the way over for her. So... But she knows she holds the power with that swing vote, and she's just going to figure it out. We get to Tribal Council. Jeff, Paul, and these impersonations.
This is how I know that my favorite show has gone to shit, because we don't even have Tribal anymore. We have comedy out. We have shtick in voting.
Talent shows.
This is like, this is turned into Drag Race. Like, this is like the tops and bottoms of the week. Like, I hated everything. The only impression that I laughed at was the Christian impression.
Oh no, I laughed at that. I laughed at that.
Yeah, that was funny.
I laughed at that.
yeah, that was funny. But again, what are we doing? We have to talk about.
I know, and the talk is short, right? It's like, I feel like we've gotten more talk before.
Right.
Now, maybe this is because there's 2 this episode.
Yes, there's probably 2. And, like, I do appreciate this season. We're getting a lot more camp life stuff. But also, I make camp life more meaningful, right? Like, don't have these whole celebrity takeovers. Don't have these, like...
Maka.
Yeah. Like, whatever. Anyway, Tribal's happening. They're all saying And,
and Angelina gets her blunt snuff. Nothing surprising.
Yeah, it was such an easy vote. They all voted for her, even Ozzy.
Yeah, everybody. And she was not surprised. She was a good sport about it. She gave them her jacket because everybody was oohing and ahhing over her jacket.
So,
Please.
lore.
Yes.
In the very, very first episode of David versus Goliath, there is a black woman named Natalie Cole who is actually in last season's who is in last season's White Lotus.
Okay.
She actually most of the people on David vs. Goliath has been in there. So Natalie was a cantankerous old black lady from LA. Think my friend that nobody else likes. Well, just like that.
Copy.
And so like this.
What a crazy description of a person.
So like this black gay had to tell Natalie like, girl, you need to calm down because nobody likes you because you're so caustic and so like.
Like, you could be great.
Yeah, you could be great, but you're not. And so she had this big lavender peacoat that kept her warm. And so, like, the gay tried to, like, help her out. And even Mike White was like, hey, you might want to, like, I know I'm white, but he was like, if you want to stay, you might want to, like, calm down. And so the night of Tribal, they voted her out. She's leaving. And Angelina going like, it's cold, but can I have your jacket? Can I have your jacket? And Natalie ignores her and walks out as if like, and she's like, can I, please? No, can I, please, no, please, no. And so that's what the joke was when she left her jacket, because I was like, that's a way to end your time on Survivor, to wrap things up.
Copy.
Because that lets us know you're not coming back. And you're like, okay.
I don't need my jacket.
I
just thought maybe they was oohing and ahhing over her jacket at one point because, you know, it gets cold out there. But that's I like that better.
It was a play off what made her iconic in Survivor. Because I was like, why are you asking this black lady for her jacket?
Can I have your jacket? That's a valid question.
It was, though.
Like, I mean, you don't need it no more. Cool. You about to go to the sanctuary for the next few weeks. Yeah. Can I get that? Okay, here come the second tribal council, and Rizo and all his teeth walk in. Baby, piano. Now
I think Riz God is going to get the axe because of, and Jeff kind of talks about this, because of his bravado, right? Like, I appreciate the youth, you know, like he's very excited. Mm-hmm. He is very, you can tell who he probably voted for. You know, he's very one of like those people. It says on his Instagram, New York, 914.
Yeah, Long Island.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So also, again, fresh off of 49, he's been playing for 36.
Oh no, he's from Yonkers. Oh shit.
Is that Yonkers?
That makes sense because yes.
516. Is it 516? 51 that's Long Island?
Perhaps, but now that I think about it, 914 is definitely Yonkers.
Yes,
like
Westchester, White Plains, yes. Yeah. Scarsdale. He's probably from Scarsdale.
Yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I think it's 5-1. I think you're absolutely correct. So he's been playing because of 49. He came off of 49. He's been playing for 36 days. Now, how many days in between did he get of rest?
2 weeks.
He got 2 weeks. Okay.
Yeah, Savannah said 2 weeks.
Okay. Did he get to leave and come back?
No.
So he had to stay there for 2 weeks.
They stayed. Ooh. Yeah, they stayed.
Okay. I wonder what they do for him in between time.
Oh, Savannah said, because she was saying it on TikTok, how they were at Ponderosa for 2 weeks. Okay. And you know they have chefs and stuff like they have they have several islands that they operate on.
Right.
So
right.
like there's a gaming island, and where they live, and then where production is.
It's set up.
That.
Okay.
And so they have chefs and stuff there.
Okay. And they probably need to recoup it. But I was thinking more about the recoup.
Oh yeah.
Rate
they definitely
from the last game. I'm like, you got to give that. That's got to be some kind of liability or something.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, earlier seasons of Survivor, the whole season was 36 days.
Right. I remember you saying that. And now it's 29.
Now though, 26.
26. But as he is so verbose at Tribal, this has Kamilla. Kamilla is processing. You can see it. She is and then Jeff Paul sees her processing, calls her out. Not for, but he just catches her thinking hard, and wants her thoughts on things because he sees what's happening. Rick Devens is cracking me up with this dirty news anchor Tribal fit. I just wanted that to be noted.
Well, I mean, he's a news anchor.
I know, but I just for that, like, he really puts this on.
I've noticed that they've put them all in their original clothes from their season. So that's the shirt that Christian wore.
Okay. The sweater and top Angelina wore.
Okay. I think what Cirie, I don't know what Cirie's. That can't be what she wore.
I'm
her
sure
first
Cirie
season.
said, "I'm not doing that. I don't have that anymore."
Yeah. Because she was wearing like Walmart pedal pushers and. It was 2006.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Understandable. But it's time to vote.
Yeah. Time to vote.
Charlie gets his blunt snuffed.
It was bleak. It didn't look like it at first. He thought it was gonna be the Riz, and it flipped to the Swifty, and he was big hurt. Oh, he was mad. He was
very, very hurt. I wish Kamilla would have voted that little boy out, but I do understand why she had to go ahead and get rid of Charlie. Charlie needed to go. He needed to go.
He needed to go.
And was that a lyric? Was that a lyric that he...
Yeah, so Riz God was... His little promo was all Taylor Swift titles. And his was a Swiftie lyric as well, and he started crying.
That boy... I'm glad he's gone, and I really want this little boy to be next.
And I be feeling bad because I was watching like the promo for for 50, and they pick certain people. So Cirie was at all of them, child, which lets me know that Cirie is a star. So it was like Cirie, Fallon, and Charlie on Cirie, Ozzy, and Charlie on Fallon with Jeff.
Okay.
And I was like, thinking back, I was like, you made him do all this promo for him to only get eliminated by episode 5. I think about that with Drag Race all the time, where they be like you got to do all this press tour and you got pork chopped. Like, that's crazy.
You got pork chop. I told you, pork chop is better than the number 2 though, because nobody remembers that number 2 who gets voted out.
No.
I'd rather be the first. But I don't ever want to be the second. I'll be the third, but I don't ever want to be the second. But yeah, Charlie gets his blunt snuffed.
That's what Abby Lee said. Second means first loser.
What a horrible white woman.
Yeah.
What a horrible, entertaining white woman. But next week we getting a merge, baby.
Yes. I'm hoping that my dream link up is Cirie, Tiff, and Kamilla.
That could be the woman alliance that breaks that curse.
Yeah, it's either they need a random boy or they need Genevieve.
It can't be Toe. She's not trustworthy.
Toe gotta go too.
She's not a girl's girl.
Because she's right. She's not a girl's girl, and she won already.
And she won already. I keep forgetting that.
Like
no.
5 seasons ago.
Y'all are pissing me off if you don't get this bitch out of here for that very reason alone.
Should have been gone.
Like,
but they ain't never been to Tribal, so they haven't had an opportunity.
Don't play with me.
But
and you said Cirie's never won.
No.
Now, granted, she got long money because she's been doing this. She's like, I'm established, so
Yeah.
but also
She's won hella money from. Well, it's funny because she was on Instagram back at work, and I was like, oh, okay, I see that.
a black queen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're not quitting our jobs until it's secure. So I want her to win. Just I mean, obviously off the strength, I want her to win, and then I'm like, girl, get your just due. You deserve to win 50. For you to be 20 years in the game, you deserve to win.
She has the ultimate survivor story. You know, it's the I was a stay at home. I'm at home regular consumer on the couch at home with my husband. And I just say, you know what, I'm deciding to get off my ass and do it.
Yep.
And like, that's a survivor story. That's what they've always wanted. Somebody from this inspiration that you can do it too. Because all of the winners aren't like they all seem to be athletic or have a man, like, you know what I mean. Like, but her story would be like the most, well, one of her stories, because Vesepia was similar. They don't talk about her a lot. Her season was Marquesas is a very difficult season to talk about.
Okay.
Because they didn't deal with race well.
Oh, was that the one with the Confederate flag?
Yeah. That was Boston Rob's first season. What was that, 2001 or 2002?
We were weapons of mass destruction. It was at its peak. Okay, copy.
Yeah, like I think that's when I think somebody had a Bible and used that. Like it was a lot going on in the early seasons of Survivor.
Copy. So they want to pretend that they want to be the Netherlands about this. Copy. Okay, so
and they've re-edited a lot, I should say. So if you ever go back and watch, which I know we will, but like they've taken out a lot of things on the digital.
I don't want.
I know where to find the unedited.
Okay. I was like, I don't want to watch that.
But, yeah. But they are. Yeah.
Let me see the true mess.
Like. Things that they should have gotten sued over, if not, or they have gotten sued. This Survivor is also a tale that gays can be sexually inappropriate to women in the workplace as well.
Yeah, anybody can. Anybody can.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the merge. I do like that link up. I would like to see that, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Maybe He-Man, Cirie, Tiff, and Kamilla.
Yeah.
But He-Man don't want to link up with Cirie. He want to. So
he gonna have to. He's either he gonna have to. Because I know he wants to
end up
align
liking
with
Tiffany though.
The problem is he can't. He got to get rid of Toe.
He got to get rid of Toe, and that's that too nice. He-Man, I need you to check into your. And be like, oh no, this is rich now. No.
Yeah. Like, no, she won already.
Yeah, no, she don't need this. But I'm looking forward to it. So we will see you all next week with episode next.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.